Shabbat Shalom, Kahalo, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us his truth. Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. All right, this is going to be a quick little lesson warning / warning that these devils are about to throw at us everything they got, okay? My wife was in the airport working with the company that she works with, and one of her colleagues sent her this. This was yesterday. This is an airport. This is a monitor screen. And as you can see, this thing is not over. All right. Now, I believe that her colleague was going to Cancun, so this is either headed to Cancun or in Mexico. So that should tell you something about what they plan for to come across the border, right, in this so-called invasion, or what they're trying to push. Okay, so there's that. Okay, and you can see that it's an airport right here. This is gate 7 or whatever. And then let's see, where do I want to go first? Let's go here. I just saw this right now 6 hours ago on Mad World, and this is confirmation about whatever that was. And look, what do we have here? We got the rainbow, right? Skittles. CDC warns about potential outbreak of Mpox. So let's watch this real quick.
A new warning from the CDC about a potential risk for new cases of Mpox to surge this summer.
We're coming up on Pride Week right now when there are a lot of celebrations with.
What does that have to do with Mpox or diseases? I wonder.
Our populations that are at highest risk for getting Mpox. And we don't want to see a month-long celebration turn into a tragedy.
Mpox is a viral disease that spreads through close contact. It can infect anyone, but in the 2022 outbreak, infections were mostly among men who have sex with men. Right now, a cluster of Mpox cases is being investigated in the Chicago area, where the CDC says there have been at least a dozen confirmed cases and one probable case reported between April 17th and May 5th.
The down low Chicago. What did they say? One case? What was that?
Reported between April 7th.
Slovakia.
Case reported between.
Oh my gosh.
One probable case reported between April 17th and May 5th. All the cases were among men between the ages of 24 and 46. All had symptoms, but none of the patients has been hospitalized. 9 of those 13 cases were among men who had received both doses of the 2-dose Jynneos Mpox vaccine. 4 of the men had recently traveled to New York, New Orleans, and Mexico.
We don't know how long the vaccination is going to provide immunity, nor do we know how long necessarily natural disease is going to provide immunity.
Dr. Kristen England with Cleveland Clinic says it's still important for those at highest risk of Mpox to be vaccinated.
For folks who have been vaccinated and still get Mpox, it is strongly suspected that the Mpox that they currently have is much less severe than it would have been if they had not gotten the vaccine.
I'm Mandy Gaither.
Yeah, right. Let's get some precepts here. Should have started that way, but it's all in the spirit. This is Matthew. Start at 24. Matthew 24 and what? 6, 7? For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and monkeypox. Famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginnings of sorrow. So this is the time we're in, okay? Tell us what shall be, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? Well, here are the signs right here. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, for nation shall rise against nation. We're seeing all of this. And here we go, right? Pestilences. Let's jump to 16 real quick. Right here. This is, you start right here. Second Ezra 16, and where was I? What is it? 14. Behold the plagues. What is the plague? Right? The plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. Jump down. To say, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward. This is talking about the missiles. Even so, the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. The plagues. Okay. Behold, I'm going to read 18. The beginning of sorrows and the great mourning is the beginning of famine and great death. Beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague. All right, we're going to have to look that plague up. Yep. Let's take a look at that. Look at the definition of plague. A contagious bacterial disease characterized by fever and delirium, typically when the formation of buboes, bubonic plague, what is that, monkeypox? What is bubonic? Is that monkeypox? That's the black plague. And sometimes infection of the lungs, hemorrhagic lungs. Pneumonic plague, an outbreak of plague, cause continual trouble or distress to. Plague definition: a destructively numerous influx or multiplication of a noxious animal. Monkey pox. Okay, bird flu. Right? Okay, so there's plague. We know what pestilence is. What is pestilence? So I can bear with me. This is all in the spirit PDF. Spell it right. Pestilence, a fatal epidemic disease, especially bubonic. There we are, bubonic plague. Okay, pestilence. So, back. Okay, so monkeypox. Well, that's the latest crazy news. Okay, so now let me go quickly to, this came out 2 days ago. This is on Redacted. Where's Redacted? Right here.
When you have these,
Salakia, bear with me while this comes up. Redacted, it's starting. The next pandemic is here, and children are the target, says Kill Gates. Can't say either. You can't say anything. Can't say nothing. 1 day ago.
Let's get ready because the next pandemic is coming. Last week, the World Health Organization told us that the pandemic is over.
So who you got? You got the WHO, you got CDC, you got the devil, you got Kill Bates. Damn. Can't do nothing.
But we should get ready for the next one because it's coming. And right on cue, the UK government today, this morning, announced it's testing for a new avian flu outbreak. This is the UK news this morning. Watch.
A little bit of breaking news we can bring you, coming from the UK Health Security Agency, and it regards bird flu. You will recall that there was a real concern about it being passed from wild birds to housed poultry in the UK.
Animals.
Over the last few months. Those regulations have now eased, but they have been doing testing on those who work in the poultry industry, and they've announced that avian influenza has been detected in 2 people taking part in this government testing program.
And they had a bovine flu that you could have 18,000 cows in Texas that suddenly just blow up and set on fire. All right, so all sorts of animal sicknesses jumping up, and I'm trying to be funny when I say that. Anyway, yeah, this plague, let's see, the brother, I believe his name is Barack, out of LA, the LA camp, the beloved brother Barack, the Marine. Let's see, he is this it? No, this is not it. Here we go. Barack Allah 77. This is 23. He posted this excellent video. It's called A Great Insurrection, Great Rap. But this video that he posted is very, very telling. This guy sitting here looking like Jeffrey Epstein, right, is gonna somebody asked him a question, he's going to answer the question. So it's kind of in 2 parts the way he displayed it. So we're going to watch the first part, and then we're going to find the beginning of the first part. So, but what I want you to observe is this devil, right? What he's going to say, he's going to speak on the angels. He's going to speak on the Father and the Son. He's going to speak on the 144. And if you have ears to hear and eyes to see, you're going to understand what he's saying. Okay? He's saying that this devil hath but a short time. He's the devil, he knows it. Okay? This little clip is very, very, very telling. Now, what I want you to, apparently that's Jordan Peterson. Okay, Jordan Peterson Giants. Look at the fear on this devil. He is absolutely most serious. Watch his hands, watch his what do they call it? When body language or whatever. Just watch this guy as he speaks on his demise, because that's what he's talking about. Look at the what do you call it? The 1,000,000-mile stare. He knows his end, his demise is imminent. Okay, watch this.
Position basically is we better get our act together before the Giants show up. And they're like knocking at the door right now. So you better build your ark, folks, and get on your adventure, because we're whipping up some things in the lab that will make everything that's come so far look like nothing's happened at all yet. And that's not like next year, that's tomorrow, that's now. So we're going to have a lot of things to contend with.
Okay, so there's a lot. Apparently that's Jordan Peterson. There's a lot to unpack there. Okay, let me get the first part of that. Because it kind of just started midway through. Let's see if I can find it. I'm not finding it. Maybe that. Let's see. So I'll have to bear with me. There's a part in there. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see.
Bill, you Edomites, your time is up, you motherfuckers, man.
That's the beloved brother Barak. Let's see.
Play it.
Position basically is we better get our act together before the giants show up.
Right, so
And
let's analyze that. The giants. Who are the giants? There were giants in those days. He's talking about the sons of God. Let's get that real quick. Before the giant. Why would he say that? There were giants. Because he knows what he's talking about. What did I miss? Genesis 6 and 4. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that. And when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men there, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men which were of old, men of renown. Now, this is when giants have sex with women and they... No. Okay, I'm kidding. All right. The sons of God, okay, is the name of Israel before they became Israel. All right, you got three types of men on the earth. You got the sons of God, the sons of men, sons of man, and the sons of the wicked. All right. Today you have the nation of Israel, you have the heathen or the Gentiles, and then you have the Edomites who are the wicked. Okay, to put it bluntly, to paraphrase it. So anyway, here are those giants he's talking about. Who are those giants? The sons of God, who are now Israel and the 144 leading the way, about to become immortals. And he knows that. The angels are also the sons of God. Okay, and then you got the Father and the Son. So this guy knows what he's talking about. Okay, he said that they're on their way knocking at, who's knocking at the door? Right? Who's at the door? Who is the door? All right? Our salvation draweth nigh, right? It is even what? At the door. Gotta search for it because it's not going to give it to me. Bear with me for a moment. Oh, let's see. He is near. Matthew 24 and 33. So likewise, when you see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. It is near he. You know that he is near at the very gates. Who is he? Okay. Who is this he? Yahweh Shai. Okay. He is near, right at the door. You understand? Now, what did this idiot say? Let's go back and analyze this. Well, my position basically, I found it. Let's listen to the head of it.
Upon the world, woe to the world, all right, for all this iniquity, dealing with this globe, Tabal, the Hebrew word, the wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled. You Edomites, your time is up, you motherfuckers, man.
This guy
But
knows.
the Lord has equipped these devils with high-tech technology. You about to see some shit you never seen before. And I got this video from a beloved brother in this camp. Shalom to that brother. So I'm gonna play it.
Position basically is we better get our act together before the giants show up.
Well, my position is basically that we better get our act together. What does that mean? Before the giants show up, before Yahushua and his second coming. He's coming back with the angels to destroy this place. Then he goes on.
And they're like knocking at the door.
Who's knocking at the door? Yahushua. Right now. They see these chariots. They know what it is. This guy knows. He's an insider.
Now. So you better build your ark, folks.
Why is he speaking in biblical terms? You better build your ark, folks.
And get on your adventure, because we're whipping up some things in the lab that will make everything that's come so far look like nothing.
What is that? We're whipping up some things in the lab right now. Okay, animals, different animals. They're splicing genes, and they're doing what the devil. He's like, we're whipping up some things in the lab right now. Tex Watson. What did Tex Watson in the Tate LaBianca murders at the Sharon Tate house? What did Tex Watson say when he came through the door? What did he announce? Okay. I know I'm going off here. Tex Watson. This is a segue. Said, I am the devil. This is what Tex Watson said. Right? I am the devil. This is what Tex Watson said right here. Charles Tex Watson, Manson family member to the man he would soon murder, Wojtek Frykowski, right? He said, I'm the devil. I'm here to do the devil's business. Okay? Because Tex knew exactly who he was. I'm the devil. I'm here to do the devil's business. This guy, right? Where is he? Where did this motherfucking devil? This devil says we're whipping up some things in the lab that will make everything you've seen this far. Listen to this devil.
Up some things in the lab that will make everything that's come so
into effect at midnight, and
That's
it's creating
come this
confusion
far.
and chaos.
Salakia. Everything that's come so far look like nothing's happened at all. What is he talking about? Is it monkeypox? We've seen that. Is it the bird flu? We've seen that. What have we not seen? Okay. Remember what Tex Watson said. How about this right here? We talk about the CDC. What are they whipping up in the lab? CDC, this. Preparedness Response Campaign. CDC, www.cdc.gov. What is this? Preparedness and Response Campaigns. CDC.gov, Preparedness 101, Zombie Pandemic. Huh? You think these fools are playing? Do you think that these fools are playing? They want some...
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is making sure that people are ready for anything, just even A zombie apocalypse.
Why not? 16th century astrologer Nostradamus predicted 2021 could mark the rise of the living dead. The CDC released tips on their website for how you can be zombie ready in case of a sudden outbreak. That includes a zombie preparedness blog, a list of supplies to have on hand, and an emergency plan, among other things. The department says it started as a tongue-in-cheek campaign, but they added it's always better to be prepared just in case it happens.
Is that enough? Is that enough? See, he's the devil, and he's here to do the devil's business. Okay, he's scared. This guy. All right.
It looked like nothing's happened at all yet.
Listen to one more time. Listen to that.
Work, folks, and get on your adventure, because we're whipping up some things in the lab that will make everything that's come so far look like nothing's happened at all yet.
COVID wasn't shit to a zombie chasing your motherfucking ass trying to bite your ass.
And that's not like,
That's not next year. Listen to what he's going to say. Listen close. He's going to say, that's tomorrow. That's now. How old is this?
year, that's tomorrow, that's now. So we're going to have a lot of things to contend with.
Okay, so Elite Mind Collective put this up 2 days ago from whenever this, I wish there was a date. Is there a date on here at all? You have to look that up. Anyway, pretty compelling when you understand who the devil is, right? So anyway, this guy's got plans. Watch out for the pestilence that's coming, all right? They're going to throw everything at us, right? All at the same time. You got monkey, you got bird, you got zombie, right? Let's get a couple of precepts on the way out. Second core, 2 and 11. We know what this devil's up to. And, I mean, they can't take us down. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, should Satan get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. They got biters, right? Biters are coming. Let's get, be not ignorant. Precept to that is, we'll get Sirach 5. Sirach 5 and 15, be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. And just look at this devil. He's so scared. This fool is scared. You can see it. Look at him. He's in deep contemplation. This is Revelation 12. We'll close on this. Therefore rejoice, Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. This dude told you, whatever you've seen, Bill Gates is telling you, look, this next pandemic, right? Where's this fucking devil at? These devils are telling you what they're about to do. Where's that king devil at? Okay, bear with me. We're done. I'm gonna sign off right here.
Bring this epidemic to an end, primarily by getting the vaccine out in large numbers to the entire world. And we have to make sure that we're ready because there will be another pandemic. And there's so many lessons about how we weren't prepared, how we should have handled things differently. And, you know, when that's clearly in our mind, those investments need to be made.
And
All right, so they're coming. Be ready. All right. The end is here. It's even at the door. Yahushua is knocking on the door. These devils are scared. They're throwing everything they got. They're throwing everything they got out there. So just be ready. Stay prayed out. Okay. And with that, we hope that the elect ratify you, brothers and sisters. With that, we're going to say Shabbat Shalom.